Okay, so I was running my father-in-law today, and he asked me a really good question. He asked, if you could have a year to die, like you got a year's notice, or if you would die unexpectedly, which would you choose? And I was thinking, gosh, if you had a year to die, that means you have time to say your goodbyes. You have time to have closing conversations with your loved ones. You could prepare your funeral arrangements, if you wanted to be cremated or buried, and you can tell all this stuff to your loved ones. And if you died instantly, then you have to ask yourself, gosh, did I live a life that was really present? Did I say and do everything that I wanted to say and do before I transitioned? And, a few months ago, maybe a year ago, my mom had this really big scare, and she had, recurring pneumonia, and I thought I was going to lose her. And when she had this dream that she was about to pass on, she dreamed that, we were all mourning her death, and we were wearing clothing, that you typically wear with the traditional Vietnamese funeral. And when she said that, I sat at the table at dinner, and I was kind of absorbing what she was saying, and then I burst into tears, and I just bawled my eyes out. And that really made me wonder about why I had that reaction. Why would I miss my mom so much? Are there things that I have not said to her? Am I not satisfied with the way I've treated her, the way I've interacted with her while she was still alive with me? And so my question to you is, if you chose the option of having a year left, before you transition on, you had a year left to wrap things up before you died, and you had these conversations that you would have for this year-long preparation for death. My question to you is, what would those things would be? What would those conversations would be about? Are there things right now that you haven't said? Are there words of wisdom and gratitude and love that you have not expressed to the people that matter to you? And if that's the case, I challenge you to think, gosh, if I were to die within a year and I made all these arrangements, what conversations would I have? What did I leave out? What have I not said yet? Because ideally, you'd be living a life where even if you died tomorrow, you would be at peace. You would be okay to make the transition. You are not having all these second thoughts and these what ifs and these, gosh, if only I, and all this stuff. Ideally, that's the life you would live. Live a life where you mattered and you loved and you made a difference and you truly lived the life that you came to live. So that's the thought for the week, this Thanksgiving week. And if you did not know, I am a life coach. I have a coaching practice called Soul Elevated Life, and you can check out my website at soulelevatedlife.com, or you can also check out my YouTube channel, also called Soul Elevated Life. And for this holiday season, I challenge you to examine if you're living the life that you came here to live. Are you living a soul elevated life? Are you satisfied with the relationships that you have? Are they deep and meaningful? Are you having deep, powerful conversations daily? Are you finding yourself kind of lost or stuck or unfulfilled and empty and bored? And if that's the case, hiring a coach can make a huge difference in your life. When I hired a coach, massive transformations started taking place, and I started learning about my blind spots, and I started learning about things I could do to give me deep fulfillment. I started to shift my thoughts and my words and the action I was taking to really change my perspective and shift it in a very uplifting way. That's the power of having a coach. And that's why I do it for a living. I love it so much. I love it when I have these deep, powerful conversations with my clients, and we make these huge moments of enlightenment, not just for my client, but also for myself. And for this holiday season, I challenge you to invest in yourself. I challenge you to hire a coach It doesn't even have to be me, but there is a reason why you are watching this video, or there's a reason why you're reading my blogs. It's because there's something about us that our paths cross. There's something divine about it. So I challenge you to invest in yourself this holiday season. Check out my gift certificates on my website, as well as the cost and the fees, how much it costs to work with me on a private one-on-one basis. And instead of candles and soaps and sweaters, or in addition to that, I challenge you to do something that will affect you for life, and you will thank yourself for it. Your family and friends will thank you for it, and you can definitely look forward to living a truly soul elevated life. I will see you tomorrow.